Southampton Football Club. Obviously, if you couldn't guess by the thumbnail and the title of the stream and the squad that's in front of you, we're going to be doing Southampton. We've promoted Southampton to the Premier League along with Leicester and Ipswich, relegated the relegated clubs, which have been Luton, Burnley and Sheffield United. We've also promoted clubs from League One up to the Championship, and from the Championship down to League One, and from League One down to League Two, and League Two up to League One, and updated most of the transfers. There probably is a few that I looked around that I've probably forgotten about or I've made an error with. But this is the Southampton team. I'm going to quickly go through it. I've gone through some stuff, development plans, stuff like that, and actually transfer listed a few players. So we're going to go for the squad right now. I've also updated Adam Lallana, who has recently moved to Southampton in midfield. So we got Gavin Bazunu in net, followed by McCarthy and Lumley. I will be letting Lumley go. Maybe a goalkeeper it's something we could look at in the transfer window. Despite Bazunu does have high potential, his rating does worry me for a Premier League goalkeeper. In the right back department, I've got no issues with the right back department. Walker Peters and James Brave, very happy with both of them. Centre-back department, we've got Harwood, Bellis, Stevens, Kaltakar, Bella Ketchup, Bednarek, and I believe that is it there for the centre-backs. However, I think we are going to look on to move on Kaltakar, and I'm not sure what to do with Bella Ketchup. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on what to do with him, and obviously Bednarek is a, good servant to have around the club. Left back department, we got Manning and Prodard. Prodard, I am going to be moving on because I just don't think he will stay in real life. But again, let me know your thoughts in the comments if I don't get rid of him in this episode. We've only got one CDM in Charles. However, I do have a centre midfielder player which I do want to bring in. But again, if any guys have any suggestions, let me know. In the centre mid department, we have got Aribo, Lallana and Smallbone. So we probably do need to bring in another midfielder as well. In the attack, we've got Sulemana, Armstrong and Alcaraz. And then out wide, we've got players like Edozie and Dibbling. And even Sekumara can do a job out wide. And in the strikers, we got Armstrong, Arnachu, Stewart and Mara. I don't know what to do with Alcaraz. Let me know your thoughts again in the comments. I don't know whether it'd be realistic to keep him. I do want to keep this career mode fairly realistic. So if any guys do have any suggestions, please do let me know on what to do with him. But the players we have decided to move on, I've also gone through quite a few players on the transfer hub to add to the shortlist. So we're going to be selling Onachu, Lumley, Keltakar and Prodard. I'm going to be loaning out a lot of our youngsters. But enough from me. Let's simulate forward and let's see if we can get any transfer offers in for any of our players. I've also had a go at creating Russell Martin. I don't know how good that is. I've had a go and see. Hopefully it looks alright. Let me know your thoughts again. And yeah, if anybody is new around here, please do me a favour. Drop a like, subscribe, show your support for this series. Obviously, the more support we get, the longer we'll continue with it. And hopefully you guys are as hyped as me. But anyway, let's get into the stuff you guys all came for. Fight to get this deal done. We were competing with Everton for the transfer of Reece Nelson. We managed to get there first. He was a player which I was really unsure whether to bring in. It took me a few minutes to decide, but the quality he possesses, I think it's a realistic transfer. He's been linked to other Premier League clubs, and I feel like Reece Nelson joining Southampton, meeting with Adam Lallana here and Kyle Walker-Peters. Reece Nelson, welcome to Southampton. He's got that Premier League experience. He knows what it takes to play against Premier League clubs. And still at a very young age, I'm over the moon with this signing. Reece Nelson becomes the first signing of the Southampton Premier League rebuild. Let's go. Okay, so we got our first confirmation departure. One of our youngsters, Amo Owini, has gone out on loan to Cardiff for the remainder of the season. Signing number 2, I think you can really tell where the hell this is going to be. His name is Kral. He has played in the Premier League before, a brief loan spell at West Ham. However, recently with Union Berlin, unfortunately, they haven't had a great season. So we took advantage of their downslide. And now, hopefully, he'll be in the up with us. So Alex Kral here, meeting up with Carr and Walker-Peters. I don't know why Carl's here, because we're moving him on. But anyway, Kral becomes our second signing of the save. He'll be a first choice centre midfielder. Welcome Alexander Clow to Southampton Football Club. Very happy with this signing. Only cost us 6 million. Not a bad deal. Okay, so we've had 2 more confirmation of deals. One, Larios has gone to Spain, the second tier, to join SD Amorbita, who I believe is a team in the Basque region. And Nico Lawrence actually gone out for a year to America in Portland. There we go. Okay, so we found some absolute gems of a youth player, and not many of them come better than Agnes Grant, the 67 rated Scottish winger. He looks phenomenal, and you know what? No second thoughts, instantly promote. We found some other great youngsters as well. Malcolm, the young Scottish goalkeeper. Ewan McKillen, young centre-back as well, only at 17. Juric from Croatia looks like another great young player. Let me start development plans on this, and then we're going to take a further look at Grant. Is Agnes good? Only showing great potential, not ideal. But now the question is, what do we do? Do we loan him out or keep him? With Southampton, they are very known for their youth players. You know, when you look at the Southampton, production line and the players they've produced, like Luke Shaw, Adam Lallana, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Gareth Bale, Sadio Mane, helped to build them up. And I'm going to do that here. I'm not going to loan out that many players. I'm not going to place him on the loan list, but if we get a loan offer for him, I might loan him out. But we'll keep him and try and use him. Okay, so we are just before our first game of the season, which is actually against Brighton. We've had an offer Joe Aribo, which I'm happy to reject. And Cam Bragg has gone out and loaned to Port Vale for the remainder of the season. But now we've got our first game of the save against Brighton Hove Albion. A bit of a derby to kickstart it off. This will probably be our first team for our first game here with the Saints. Yeah, we're probably looking at this as our starting 11 and that as our bench, most likely. But anyway, let's get into it. Southampton versus Brighton. This is a potential Brighton line that we're going to be coming against. Undav, Meretti, Adringa, March, Ndidi, Gilmore, Estepinian, Igor, Dunk, Veltman and Steele. Let's get into it. Our first game of the season with Southampton. Can we do well? It's going to be a tough test, for us to stay in the Premier League. That is our goal, to avoid relegation. I didn't want to make loads of new signings because I want your input in the comments. I will be going through a lot of games per episode. This episode just be an introduction one and gives you guys a chance to get feedback in the comments. But let's begin our first game here against Brighton. Come on, the Saints. Giving away the ball in a good area. It's Undav. Just inside the box. Good block there from Stevens. Still going forward. Back across again. Undav. Shot blocked. Cleared away. Only as far as Ndidi. But Bazunu, the big save. Okay, we're breaking forward. Adam Lallana. New signing. Reece Nelson into Adam Armstrong. Okay, maybe our first chance of the game here. Carlos Alcaraz doing well here on the left side. Needs an option. Drills the ball across. Cleared away from Dunk. Okay, we got ourselves a corner here. Joe Aribo gets that ball in. Into Adam Armstrong. Okay, that was a very interesting clearance there from Steele. It falls to Crowell. He needs an option. Tries to play it back across. It's blocked. Edge of the box. Nelson. Lallana. Teeing it up. It's Aribo. Blocked again. Chance now. Undav, 1-0. Brighton with the goal. I've been feeling defensively this season. We are probably going to have one of the worst defences. But it is Undav which breaks the deadlock. A man which is doing fantastic for Stuttgart in real life. Returned to Brighton from his loan. And it's 1-0 Brighton. Here, step overs. Back again. Mark, side net in. So close to 2-0. Half time, 1-0 Brighton as we go into the break. And I am immediately going to respond with substitutions. We've not been as great as I hoped we would have been. I don't know what we're lacking. I don't really know how to word it. What we're lacking here at the moment. But I am going to make some substitutions. So we're going to kick it off. Our first substitution is going to be Smallbone. Smallbone's going to come on to place Adam Lallana. Despite Lallana's been okay, I just feel like, I don't know, he's just getting pushed off the ball a little bit too easily. I'm also going to bring on Bella Ketchup to replace Harwood Bellis. And I'm also going to be on Ross Stewart to replace Armstrong. So a triple change here for Southampton. Hopefully, we can do soon with it. Oh, they do well here. Brighton work themselves out of difficult spots. Cross off the post. Rebound. Bazunu with the save. Chance. Estepinian. Chance here for the Saints. Undav. Oh, save from Bazunu. Oh no, great chance. Undav's in. Another crucial save from Bazunu. They've still got it. Inside. 2-0 Brighton. Fully deserved. We have been absolutely embarrassing. So the marker was plays Akanes. 2-0 Brighton. 3 points. Now first fit of the season. Stewart now holding on to it. Needs an option. Smallbone. Aribo. Blocked. Corner. Manning, ball in. Stewart, headed away. Can we deliver the ball back in again? We do. Ross Stewart trying to get there. Keeper, headed it away. Smallbone chest it down. He hits it straight at the keeper. And that is probably going to be the final action of the game. And it will be. 2-0 Brighton against Southampton. Full time. Not a great way to start off the series, is it? So that is episode 1 done. Let me know your thoughts in the comment on any transfer suggestions. I'll try and get through them all very quickly as possible. Obviously, not a great start being rock bottom of the league. In the next episode, however, we will get through a few games. We will get through the Ipswich, Chelsea, Wickham, West Ham, and maybe even Fulham. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. See you all soon.